Hello trainers, welcome back to another video. Today we find ourselves in the Great Ball Division of the LET Pokemon Draft League. Welcome to Season 14, Week 1, where we find ourselves facing off against the Colorado Aggrons and their coach, Erflab. With their lineup, they've got a lot of legendaries and a few good Paradoxmons that we've got to worry about. However, I believe I've concocted a team that can help us get the victory for Week 1. Without further ado, let me introduce you. First up on the list, we've got our Rotom, and Rotom is rocking the EV spread of 4 HP, 128 defense, 128 special defense, and 248 speed, with the timid nature, the moves Air Slash, Volt Switch, Trick, and Will-O-Wisp, with the item being Choice Scarf and its Terra type being Water. With this set, we should be able to outspeed anything on their team that does not have a Choice Scarf, and if we lose our own, then we will be able to outspeed just their Suicune and anything slower than that. Hopefully, if we can, we want to trick our Choice Scarf onto something like the Suicune or the Tinglu. Otherwise, we want to try and aim our Air Slashes for our opponent's Iron Valiant and Volt Switch on pretty much anything else that's in the battle. Will-O-Wisp is there in order to hinder any of their physical attackers, such as Iron Valiant, Iron Treads, possibly Necrozma, and their Tinglu. Essentially, this set for this week is to be as annoying to my opponent's team as possible. After Rotom, we've got our Tinkaton here, and Tinkaton is rocking the EV spread of 252 HP, 4 defense, and 252 special defense, with the careful nature, the moves Stealth Rock, Play Rough, Brick Break, and Encore, with the Air Balloon as its item, and Pickpocket as its ability. Our set here is mainly to be a disruptor, allowing us to encore stuff like a Dragon Dance Necrozma, a Calm Mind Rest set for Suicune, or even like a Stealth Rock on Tinglu. The Air Balloon will allow us to have an immunity to ground type moves, and in the chance that we lose the item, our Pickpocket ability will allow us to steal something from a physical contact move. So say like a Latios goes for a flip turn, then we should be good to take whatever item it has, bear it be a Choice Scarf or like a Choice Specs. We should be able to take it from anything that wants to punch us in the face, essentially. Play Rough is there in order to get some nice super effective or neutral damage to the majority of their team, and Brick Break is there in case they decide to run like a screens variant of either Necrozma or their Latios. Afterwards, we've got our Quaquaval, and Quaquaval is running an EV spread of 4 HP, max attack, max speed with the Adamant Nature, the moves Aqua Step, Rapid Spin, Ice Spinner, and Close Combat, with the Lumberry as its item, and the ability Moxie. With this set, as long as we get a Rapid Spin or an Aqua Step up, we should be able to outspeed anything that's not Scarfed or Booster Speed. Our Lumberry will allow us to potentially get rid of a burn from a Scald on the Suicune. Close Combat is there for some great neutral damage to a good amount of my opponent's team, or even super effective damage if we really need something power heavy. Ice Spinner is there to just mostly hit the Latios, as that thing really likes to switch in on us. And if we can get ourselves some speed boost combined with our Moxie ability, we can start to do some pretty nice late game damage. After Quaquaval, we've got our Zarude here, and Zarude is running the EV spread of 4 HP, max defense, 52 special defense, and 200 speed, with the Adamant Nature, the moves Power Whip, Synthesis, Bulk Up, and Knock Off, with the item being Covert Cloak, and its Terra type being Fairy. With this set, we should be able to outspeed anything that is Suicune or slower. Bulk Up and Synthesis will allow us to better sustain ourselves against Pokemon such as their Ogerpon or their possible physical variant of Iron Valiant or even their Iron Treads. Power Whip and Knockoff are great moves as they both do either super effective or neutral damage to the majority of my opponent's team, and the Covert Cloak will allow us to ignore any side effects from any of the moves my opponents might go for, so like Scald Burns from Suicune. If we Terra Fairy, we can ignore stat drops from Luster Purge and just stuff like that. Then after that, we've got our Quagsire on the team, and Quagsire is running an EV spread of 252 HP, 4 attack, and 252 defense, with the Impish Nature, the moves Liquidation, Toxic, Recover, and Amnesia, and the item being Leftovers with the ability Water Absorb. Quagsire hard counters their Jolteon unless they go for a Terra Grass option, but mainly it's here to be able to take hits from Iron Treads and their Tinglu, and to also shut down a potential Suicune set. Recover and Amnesia will allow us to build up our bulk, while Toxic allows us to whittle down our opponent's Pokemon no matter what they are, as they do not have any poison types to not get hit by a poison type Toxic. Liquidation is the last move on there just to try and get a little bit of damage onto stuff like Iron Treads or Ting Lu that we can hit kind of super effectively if need be. Last but not least, we've got our Gouging Fire, and Gouging Fire is running an EV spread of 48 HP, 96 attack, 156 defense, and 208 speed with the Jolly nature, the moves Heat Crash, Dragon Dance, Thunder Fang, and Dragon Claw, and with the Rocky Helmet item. This set is designed to take any hit from Ogerpon and just kind of wall that dude. With Dragon Dance and any of our other moves, we'll be able to do some decent damage to our opponent's Pokemon. With Dragon Dance, worst case scenario too, we can always try to use Gouging Fire as a end game or early game sweeper to just get some damage going, you know? But mostly for what we're going to use it for this battle is just to be an Ogerpon hit taker. And that's going to be the team for this week. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments below, and I will see you guys once we are in the battle. Perfect, we have found them. And I'm just letting them know what the Terra types are of my Pokemon, and we'll see what they brought. Yeah, these were the 6 that I was expecting, so good to know that I at least predicted the right things. But let me go ahead and tell them the types real quick. I am kind of worried about that Suicune, because as it's one of the biggest walls that we're going to have to face, I think it's fine to just go ahead and lead our Rotom here. I don't think that plan is going to change much. And I think, because what happens is... Okay, so they have Terra Grass Suicune and Terra Fairy Necrozma. Okay, we'll see how that works out. We'll see how that works out. This should be a fine lead. If they lead Ogerpon, I think I'm just going to go ahead and Air Slash. Worst case scenario, they go into like Latios or something, and then we go into our Tinkaton, and let's go ahead and do this. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. I've had a long day, and a long week so far, so we'll see how I do. Excited to be back for the first week of Season 14, though. I hope you guys enjoyed that little team preview I made. I put a lot of effort into making that, and so I hope it does well. But yeah, let's see who they lead off with. Oh, again, I'm nervous. I have not fully mentally in the zone right now, but we'll get in there. And they start Latios. Okay, so if I'm a Choice Scarf variant, I should be able to outspeed, and we're just going to go ahead and Volt Switch into... what's their face? Tinkaton. If they decide to go Iron Treads, worst case scenario, we switch into Quaquaval. So they decide to stay in, and let's find out if this is going to be a Latios with, what's it called? Like a Choice Specs or something. And okay, let's switch into you. And voila! Out comes Tinkaton. And if they flip turn, then we do get to steal its item. They do just Luster Purge. Okay. Is that going to lower our special attack? So 310. Okay, let's see. Is that Specs? I don't think that's Specs at all. Yeah, it would have... that's not Specs. Okay. So, I'm fine to... did I get a drop? No stat drops. Okay. I'm fine to just go ahead and Stealth Rock here. If they go into Ogerpon, then we switch into Gouging. If they go Iron Treads, then we go Quack. I just realized, did they bring Iron Valiant? I might have missed that. I think they did. I think they did. I am curious on if that Iron Treads is going to be... what's the word? Oh, they just go for an Aura Sphere. Okay. Cool, we take that. Here, let's see. Aura Sphere is doing how much to us? I did not calculate that. Aura Sphere is doing not bad damage. Not great damage either, but not bad. Okay. I mean, do we just play rough or do we Brick Break here? I'll go for the play rough. If they want to stay in, then... Okay, they just switch out. This is where Iron Treads comes out, right? Yeah. And so here comes a very, very obvious rapid spin. Can I get an attack drop? Ooh, we got a crit. Attack drop? No attack drop. Okay. Because I could Brick Break here, or I could Encore it. They might just try to go for an EQ. I think I have to go Quack regardless, as I don't want to lose my, what's it called? I don't want to lose my... What is it called? Latios check. So we're gonna go into Quack. And I just remembered if they have Supercell Slam, then good prep on their work. I forgot that was a move until I was checking the calcs. So they do just Rapid Spin. An Encore there would not have been bad. Now, I guess this is the point in which we see they didn't bring Iron Valiant, I just realized. Okay. Interesting. So, this is the point we're going to see if they have Supercell Slam or not. Okay, so they just go into Suicune, which tells me that they probably don't. They probably don't have it. Which is nice to hear about. Okay. And this fella is what I was worried. What Terra type was this again? Terra Grass? Yeah, it is Terra Grass. Okay. So that gets a little more difficult, as they could just very well one-shot KO me right now. I think it's not a bad idea to just go into Zarude here. Okay, so they just extrasensory. Luckily, we do not take damage from that. And let's see, should I just knock off? I think a knock would be nice. If they go into Ogerpon, we just switch back into Gouging Fire. But the knock allows us to remove any items from whatever other Pokemon my opponent brings in. But they do just go for the Ogerpon, so we'll just switch into Gouging Fire after this. That does some nice damage, and then yeah, we go Gouge. If they make a double here, good play on them. They could very well U-turn as well. I just remembered that move exists on Ogerpon here, but we should still be pretty fine. Nothing crazy has happened for the battle just yet. They could start trying to hazard stack with like something like Spikes, but you don't really see that often on Ogerpon. So out comes Escanor. Ooh, a Swords Dance. Let's find out what Swords Dance is doing to us. Okay. So, +2. Those moves aren't doing much, but if they brought... What's the move? What is that move? Stomping Tantrum. Stomping Tantrum won't KO us, though. So we should be good to go ahead and Dragon Dance ourselves here. They did bring Stomping Tantrum. Hopefully they don't crit. They don't. So here we should be able to outspeed. And honestly, I don't see a bad thing for just going for a Dragon Claw here. So I think I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw. And we do take out that Ogerpon, luckily. Next out might be a Scarf user. I don't think it's Latios. Latios was not a Scarf. I don't think Iron Treads was Scarf either. If they are Scarf, that's wild. But what are we doing to, say, Ting Lu? +1. We're doing 29 max percent, 25 minimum, and to, what's it called? Tinglu, or, oh shoot, I was calculating for the wrong thing. No, I wasn't. Quacklevolt is doing how much to you with an Aqua Star? About half your HP, so we could... I could also just go ahead and get, you back in. Or... yeah, I'll go King. We'll go King. We can ignore the... what are they called? Ground type moves that they might go for. There we go. Look at that! Our flying type levitate is working! Okay. And then we'll just go ahead and Will-O-Wisp. And if they set up Hazard, so this thing's now burnt. Let me make sure that's burned. Stone Edge does not KO us. And we'll find out if they're lefties. They are not. So Stone Edge is doing what to us? On Quacklevolt. Stone Edge ain't doing crap. Okay, so we'll switch into Quack. Quack is lower than I thought. I'd rather say Quack for endgame potential. Let's go Quack if they decide to go Hazards. And then we'll see if they switch out. I've got a feeling they're going Latios though. They do Stone Edge, okay. So now we can try to outspeed whatever. Oh, they are leftovers! Huh. The more you know. Okay. So now I feel like I'm pretty comfortable to just go ahead and set up speed boost to outspeed or whatever. The Suicune is still probably going to come in, but I still have the answer of... what's their face? What is their face? Zarude. And how much is Zarude doing to Suicune right now? Power Whip is going to be doing 72 to 81%. It is a, never mind, it's like a, yeah. What is that, 50, 60, or 55, 60, 70, 75, yep, it's about 73. Yeah, Zarude isn't a bad play. We can go into Zarude and we can just go ahead for a Power Whip. Ooh, Ice Beam! I forgot that gets Ice Beam! Are we good? Are we dead? We are not dead, luckily. We should still outspeed this. And let's see, can we take an Ice Beam from Suicune? If we Terra. 16 to 19%. And then I'm at 92 HP, so that is 26%. Ooh, I don't know if I should risk the Synthesis. Because if you go down, then what's my plan? I guess Quacklevolt still? I might have to risk the Synthesis. No, they are going to KO me if I do that, so I'm gonna go ahead and just Power Whip. Oh, they Terra'd! Good Terra from them. Honestly, good Terra. I made a bad call with my Terra, though. Ice Beam was nice. That's a good move. Still does a decent chunk. We do have Ice Spinner on Quacklevolt, so let's see how much that can do. Cocoon with Ice Spinner, and it's Terra Grass now at like 50%. That's not doing enough. We need just a little bit more chip on it. So I think King can come in and get some damage on it. Our Rotom is going to be doing about 45%. So we can't really KO this, but we could potentially get a... Or actually, is Gouging Fire going to outspeed Suicune? I forget. Oh shit, okay. We're going to go for Rotom here. To find out, in hindsight though... I do not know. Hold on. I think so, because if they're a more offensive version, I think they outspeed. But Gouging Fire to Suicune, Pure Grass. Crash. Oh, Heat Crash would have killed. Oh no, I made the wrong play. Okay, so here we go, Quagsire. Yeah, here we go, Quagsire, and we'll take a hit. And then I feel like it would be good to switch out into Quaquaval afterwards. I think they're setting up their hazards right now, but I also can't risk getting hit by an Earthquake. They just don't edge. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. And then I feel like a Toxic isn't the worst thing in the world. I mean, they could Ting Lu, but even then. They can't really do much damage to me, so they could just set up hazards. They do just withdraw. Okay, perfect. So we can get a Toxic onto something and start whittling something else down. Out comes Latios. We'll just switch back into Tinkaton then. Perfect. Okay, this isn't over yet. Zarude may have gone down, but this is not over yet. Okay. So out comes Tinkaton. They do not switch out. Probably just another Luster Purge or something. Yeah. Do we get the stat drop? Don't stat drop us, please. Cool. And I don't remember the HP of... What's his face? I don't remember his face. Iron Treads. But I feel like Brick Break wouldn't be the worst thing. I don't necessarily see rocks being super useful here. So I feel like I'm gonna Brick. Cool. Doesn't do too much. But we just switch back into you now. And then we can take that Earthquake pretty nicely, right? Pretty decently. Can't take too many. Liquidation might not be the worst here. helps us chip down their Suicune. So yeah, I think going for it wouldn't be bad. What's our win condition? Shoot, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Our win condition has to be Quack level. So I would like to possibly recover here. Let's see what they go for. Just back into Latios. Okay. So we get our HP back. And just curious, if we find ourselves in that same situation, will an Amnesia be able to allow us to take some hits? And we do Amnesia here. We're not doing it here, but I'm just checking. Oh, it looks like we might be able to if we Amnesia. So I'm going to go ahead and... what is it called? Go back into Tinkaton here. They don't double again. Or they don't double, so which is good. Good for us. Don't get that drop, don't get that drop. Please don't get that drop. Oh, okay, so we have a -1. Is that going to kill now? Um, 38%. We're at 104. Oh, yeah, that would kill. Okay. So we don't have a dark type anymore. I think Rotom, yeah, Rotom can come in and do some decent damage after. So let's go ahead and try to get Stealth Rocks up if we can. Oh, perfect. Okay. So we get our rocks up. And then... Quackful can outspeed Rotom. What are you doing to Latios with Air Slash? You're doing about 25 to 30%. Okay, perfect. Okay. So out comes Rotom. And can we go with a Volt Switch? Hold on. 5, 10. We might be able to kill with a Volt Switch. Hold on. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. So now who do I want to go into? Because we're kind of rough. Gouging Fire, I feel like invites in, it invites in Iron Treads. I need a way to get Suicune in. And set up on Suicune. Necrozma, hold on. I'm like doing some last minute opening of docks and stuff. That's not gonna work. Okay, I feel like I gotta go into Hawk here. I feel like I can bait the Suicune in and we can get some damage rolling with Quackable. Yeah, okay. So here comes Suicune. I should be able to outspeed it with Quaquaval if they are not... Well, or at least speed tie it. Let's see. I doubt that I'm living a Terra Grass. Where is Quagsire? So I think it might be my best play to just go ahead and let Quack go down. Actually, really? We can survive that? Would it be bad to just Toxic here? We'll go for a Liquidation. Yeah. If this is a, like... We can't survive that. Okay, I think I did my calc wrong, but that should be fine. You can come up, and you can go ahead with a Heat Crash. Am I going to outspeed... I can outspeed Necrozma. How much damage is Heat Crash doing to Necrozma? %, but if they Dragon Dance, I'm kind of a goner. I think I go Rotom here. Rotom, yeah. And then, because they've still got Iron Treads and Necrozma in the back. Iron Treads is decently low, so I think Air Slash isn't a bad move to just kind of spam. We'll see how well this takes it. Okay, so we might just want to like bank on a flinch here. Flinch, please? Oh, yo, let's go! Okay, cool. Actually, that might not put us in a better situation at all, because now Necrozma can come in and just Dragon Dance. Shoot. Okay. I might need to sack Escanor here in order to get in Quaquaval. Or I sack Escanor to get back in with Rotom here. Actually, I don't even know what health I'm at with Rotom. Oh, out comes Tinglu. Okay. I'm at 150, and it's burned. So Stone Edge is doing 32%, but Air Slash is not doing anything either. We gotta go into Quack here and go from there. Right. Quack against Tinglu. Close combat is gonna get KO it, but I think I'd rather go for an Aqua Step first. Yeah. And this thing is not gonna kill me with a burn. Yeah. Ooh, this is a rough game for sure, but you know what? I'm doing a lot better than I was expecting myself to do, quite honestly. Okay, so yeah, out comes the Stealth Rock. So I feel like I'm gonna want to just... Actually, I feel like I do kind of want to... No, I need to Rapid Spin because otherwise that rock is rough to deal with. Escanor can't come in. Yeah, we got a Rapid. This is a great opportunity for, what's their face? Necromoza to come back in, though. And I cannot kill it. So maybe it actually would have been better to Aqua Step there. Oh, it would totally have been better to Aqua Step there. Are you gonna Whirlwind? We'll find out. They just break like, okay. Whoa. That was a lot more damage than I was expecting. Okay. Shoot. Oh, I might have lost that because of that. I think I lost because of that. What is a crit doing to this dude? Crit might save us. But... Or actually, I can close combat here. Yeah, close combat here. Oh! Was that a roll? That might have... I think that was a roll. Dang, okay, if I switched into Rotom there, that would not have been the worst. Okay, so let's also think about this. I switch into Escanor, and you are going to be able to kill this, right? Should be able to. Necromoza comes in. I won't be able to outspeed it, but I'll have to go for a Dragon Dance and hope that it Dragon Dances as well. That has to be the play. Oh shoot, wait, what comes out after? Suicune? Suicune I outspeed, so that's not an issue. Ooh, regardless of the outcome of this match, it's been really good so far. Okay, so yeah, I do have to go for the Dragon Dance. That's the only way I win. And I have to hope that they go for a Dragon Dance as well. We'll find out what they do. Yeah, this has been a really good game. I am still surprised no Iron Valiant. I'm very glad Iron Valiant didn't come. But it's still been a rough one. They're debating. They are debating. Please, go for the Dragon Dance. Please. Please. Okay, we'll see. We'll find out. Otherwise, it has to be Flinch City. Okay, it's gotta be Flinch City. Rotom, are you going to be able to do anything for me? You're gonna be doing 30%. And then I genuinely doubt that they're doing anything other than Photon Geyser. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to Terrestrialize for the heck of it. Because we should be able to outspeed, what's it called? We should be able to outspeed Suicune regardless if we do end up winning the Flinch Wars somehow. If we do, then Jesus, that's going to be a rigged game. We'll see. It's our only chance, so please, please, please. Alright, well, we got one more chance at this, guys. At least I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got one more chance. We got one more chance. Come on, come on, come on. Flinch City, Flinch City, Flinch City. Okay, well, that was a wonderful match. Alright. That had me stressing. Oh, GG's. GG's. Okay, coolio. Great first week. Hope you guys had a wonderful time watching this match. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.